78 years ago, behind me, the atomic bomb dropped here in Hiroshima. Now Hiroshima is a beautiful city in a beautiful country, and we're gonna show you how it looks like, how the people are, how the food is, and everything that you need to know if you wanna visit Hiroshima and explore it like us.
On the Yayoi Bridge that was supposed to be the target of the A-bomb because of its unique shape, recognizable from the top, right, from the plane, because it was situated in a T shape over the river here in Hiroshima. So this was the target, and the bomb actually deployed 160 or 180 meters that way, and 600 meters altitude, and devastated everything on a 2 kilometers radius, killing almost 200,000 people, turning everything into ashes.
Gigi, this place gives me the goosebumps. This memorial here marks the place exactly where the bomb dropped. August 6th at 8:15 in the morning in 1945. And on that unfaithful day, there were 80 people inside this hospital, and all of them died in an instant. Except the director of the hospital, who was away from the city. This gives me the goosebumps. But nevertheless, you can see the resilience of the Japanese people. They rebuilt the hospital over here, and the director of the hospital put money from his own pocket to restart the medical process here. And now his nephew is the director of the hospital yet again. And inside the park here we have the atomic clock, which is over there, or the peace clock as it's called. And every day at around 8:15 in the morning, the clock rings as remembrance for that unfaithful day of 6th of August 1945. Imagine here on this small island, instead of this park, there was a bustling entertainment part of the town where you would find ramen noodle shops everywhere, all sorts of small izakayas, all sorts of people running around. And now you have this massive park, which has been left like this, untouched, as a symbol of peace. And the whole entertainment side of the city has been shifted on the other side of the river, which we're gonna visit later into the video, get some food, see how it is, and check it out for ourselves.
At that time, there was a rumor that the killers are very contagious. Scuba said, "Don't come closer, get away, you're too dirty." Some throw stones at them. Yes. You can see the black lamps on each pillar. Yes. They are the replica, not original. Can you guess what happened to the original pillars? Toward the end of the war, Japan had no natural resources because the Americans' successful economic sanctions. Yeah. So no natural resources, no oil, no better. For instance, 80% of the big bell in the temples are removed and made into weapons. Restoration started, but it's very difficult to rebuild.
Okay.
You need money.
Obviously,
but
you need money.
But a special budget was given by US.
By the US. Yeah, at least they gave something. Okay, thank you so much for the explanation. Arigatou gozaimasu.
I hope I'll live over 100 because
sure.
My father lived in 93 and my mother is alive.
Okay. I hope you also that you live a lot of years more to come.
Thank you.
Thank you so
this
much.
is my open class.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Arigato.
Thank you. One of the most heartbreaking stories you can hear here in Hiroshima is about a young girl called Sadako Sasaki. The bomb dropped when she was 2 years old, and 10 years later she got diagnosed with leukemia. In the Japanese culture, there's a tradition that says that if you make 1,000 origamis that are shaped like cranes and you make them with your own hand, after you finish the 1,000 origamis, your wish will come true. So she started to make this after she got diagnosed with leukemia. She never finished making the cranes because she passed. And this is why this monument got erected. Many of the children of her classmates, they started building those origamis to complete the 1000 number for her wish to come true after she passed. And now this monument was built in her honor and in the honor of the thousands of children that perished because of this disaster. Even now there's a lot of places here for children who can come and they can place their own origami cranes for their wish to come true.
And behind me you have the cenotaph, which basically it's kind of like a gravestone dedicated to the people who perished in that unfortunate day of 6th August. And on it there's a message that says, "Let all the souls here rest in peace, for we shall never repeat this evil." Curiously though, at some point one guy came here and did a graffiti on top of it because he was believing that the imperialist Japan army did this to themselves. But then again, this is not actually the message. The message is to never repeat the evil regardless of who does it. By the way, can you guess how many people hold a grudge to the Americans for this disaster? Only 23%. Because Japanese people have a saying, you should forgive, but you'll never forget. And never take revenge, because revenge leads to retaliation. So yeah, that's a very important message that the Japanese people gave to the rest of the world. And this is why preserving this place is so important. So that you shall never forget what the past brought, and you should try to avoid this into the future.
Hiroshima is now a bustling city and it's full of foreigners and of people realizing the importance of preserving life and stopping wars around the world and stopping violence and politics that brings us to these drastic solutions. Everywhere in the world there's a crisis. Hopefully people are gonna be mature and we're gonna be responsible and choose the leaders to protect us, to avoid disasters like these.
Gigi, we went now to the museum and I'm mentally exhausted. I cannot anymore. Too much distraction, too much things. I need some happy stuff in my life now. We have to find the really happy stuff very quick, because otherwise even the people who are gonna watch the video are gonna be demoralized.
Yeah.
So, we are on the island. It is called Miyajima Island, and a lot of people come here, and also a lot of people are going away.
Yeah.
Because there's one thing and one thing only here. A big shrine, which is somewhere over there. Yeah, you can see it from here. But we're gonna go and go closer so you can see it properly. To get here, basically you have two options. Either you take the JR train and the JR ferry, or you take the streetcar and the streetcar ferry. You go in. Hello. And you sit down. And after you sit down, the train will move.
Have a seat there.
See? And just like that, we are taking the tram. Oh, ding 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 ding.
So pretty.
Yes. The advantage of taking the tram is that you're going through the city, like the locals did way back in the day when Hiroshima was being built. Locals will always traveling here by tram, and the tram system is very properly maintained and very good here in Hiroshima, and everybody's going by it. So why not go by tram when you can enjoy the city? And also you can watch out the window and see the nice views from the tram. Cool?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, by the way, did you know, Gigi, after the bomb, the tram system was the very first thing that they remade so that the people can continue to walk and continue to commute through the tram in the city.
I didn't know that.
Smart. Smart people, the Japanese guys. Yes. Okay, now that we are in the tram, we have to wait to get to our station, and then we are off the tram. To pay, it's pretty simple. You have a machine to change your money in case you don't have the right amount of coins. And if you do have the right amount of coins, there's a list inside the tram where you can check to see where you're coming from, where you're going, and it will tell you how much you have to pay to the nice guy when you're getting out. So yeah, just like that, taking the tram is easy peasy lemon squeezy here in Hiroshima.
And a must-do experience for you guys.
And the moment you arrive inside the port on Miyajima Island, you are greeted by Bambi. Hello. Hello. Yes. How are you? Oh. Very cute. Gigi, look. A deer. And more deers.
They're not goats, but still pretty close. Oh, they're coming to you, Mike.
And we have a stag. And we have a bunch of them. Oh, that's so cute. Interesting. I knew there were deers in Japan, but I didn't know that they were like this friendly.
Scratchy, scratchy.
Scratchy, 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 scratchy.
Scratchy.
Don't fart. Okay. And now, after the deer experience extravaganza, we have to go that way, because that way everybody is going. We are going. We are going.
We are going towards the Itsukushima.
Itsukushima, yes, Itsukushima temple.
It's a weekend, and yeah, everybody's enjoying a beautiful day today on this very close by island from Hiroshima. Being at high tide here, the shrine and the torii gate, they feel like they're floating, and it is very recommended to come here while the high tide is in action. So we're right on time now. The gate is centuries old, and it's known to have been built around the 6th century, so like 500 something. It's a very revered place for the Shinto belief. So this is where we're gonna go now. People come here to enjoy not only the beautiful shrine,
but also a nice walk with this carriages thingamajigs.
yes, true, and also the walk, like the hotels here, the warmth of the water. It's also like a relaxation spot, not only a religious site. Okay, we're here. Let's take some cool B-rolls for you guys.
I kind of like it here. There's a very nice vibe. A lot of people, a lot of friendly faces, a lot of people taking selfies with the deers behind me. People chilling and looking at the gate, and tourists taking pictures of literally everything that moves. That's fun. That's a nice way to spend the weekend. Gigi, come look. Let me show you something. See? That's like the ultimate picture taking spot.
Oh,
where
yes.
that green pole is.
Oh yes.
Yes. Our goal today is to reach that pole and take the beautiful picture with that shrine.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's go do something.
Let's
like
go.
all the tourists are doing here.
Yes.
Pictures! Interesting. To come inside this area, you need to get some tickets. And they are 300 each. And after you get the ticket, you get the chance to take the picture. From there. No ticket, no picture. But I think it's worth it because looks very nice around here. Feels kind of like a temple, but it's floating on water. Gigi, what do you think about the place? Oh, we got a map.
Map. I think it's only in Japanese, but I think it gives you like the
Idea how to walk.
direction. Yeah,
Okay,
that is important.
interesting.
Let's try to make it to the
Picture place.
picture place before the water runs out, because we're almost out of
Water. I wonder why they put these white things covering here.
Good question.
Maybe so that the sun doesn't come inside?
Maybe.
Okay.
That is also a
Ooh.
possibility.
I think we should go this way.
According to my map.
Yes, according to the people
To the map.
and to the map,
Well, let's
and mostly to the people because there's a lot of people.
Today's the weekend, so yes, it's gonna take a while to reach the place. Let's take a picture, hopefully before the
Tide is gone.
tide is gone. Okay,
This way.
shortcut.
Short way, yes. Avoid the crowds. Oh, and there's also a lion here. And there's also a kid. And a lantern.
And there's like cruises and stuff with the boats and things.
Yeah, obviously. They take you all the way to the gate.
Yeah. Okay, let's see where the
Line is for the pictures.
here.
Okay. This will take a while, right? CGG, the line is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Apparently that's like the Instagram spot of the century.
Did you see the pictures? I mean, you have to understand why.
Yes, but come on, it's just pictures with the gate. I mean, I don't get it.
Do you guys get it? Let us know in the comments.
Okay, sure, why not?
As we're walking through the shrine here, I couldn't help but notice these huge ballots of, I had no idea what they were at first. There are like many of them. And I just used my internet on them. And I just found out they're actually fermented rice. So there's like some happy time before and after the tide. Just to have a little drink, a little bit of sake. I think it's a very good option. It relaxes your mind, your body. I think it's very efficient. I like that. And as you see, the pond is already turning into a marsh. We have a marsh here, and you're gonna be actually able to cross from point A to point B, like walking through the land here. It's gonna be a bit mushy, but that's the benefit of coming like during the high tide.
Consult your local tidologist to know when the tide is high and when the tide is low. And this is how you know how to come here properly.
A few moments later.
Hello, squid. One, ichi takoyaki. Hi. Hi.
I don't have a good experience with the takoyakis because they taste like molten lava, but I'm trying my best, so be patient, okay?
Molten lava or not?
Yes.
Still molten lava.
But it's good, it's good. I tasted the dough, it's good. The sauce is a barbecue sauce. Crunch on the outside, soft on the inside. Exactly how it's supposed to be.
You know I wanted to try the squid.
You did?
Why?
Why?
Because always in all the animes, the guys have a squid on a stick. And I always wanted to have like a squid on a stick as well. So now, I got a squid on a stick. Well, sort of, kind of.
Let's go now to the pagoda and then...
Which way to the pagoda? This way? Or this way?
I think this way.
Which way? Okay, I trust you, I follow you. That's why we are here. And just like that, we reached the top. It's like a small hill here, where we have a nice, beautiful view over the mainland. and it's kind of nice. The pagoda is somewhere behind this wooden building. So, very beautiful area, Miyajima Island. It has like a lot of shrines and a lot of other areas around. You can even go up the mountain if you want, all the way to the top. There's also a waterfall, there's also a temple, a cable car. So basically you have activities for everybody. Do you like this place, Gigi?
I like it. It's a very good detour or like a getaway from Hiroshima, from the concrete. You just come here, you can dip your feet in the water.
And enjoy a nice quality time with your friends, with your people, with your everybody around here.
Yes.
It kind of reminds me of Arashiyama a little bit because there's a lot of people around here.
Yes.
Maybe because it's the weekend again. How do we end up always in the weekends in the temples and in the historical places?
Good idea, Michael. I don't know.
I think we don't know how to Japan.
We still don't know. It's really
Yes,
early.
we're still learning. Anyway, yeah, this is Miyajima Island, and through the miracle of transportation, we're gonna now hop onto the magical carpet and fly away to... We have reached the castle! Hiroshima Castle! Let's go inside, Gigi. Look, Gigi, this castle has a huge moat.
A huge moat and a huge bridge and a...
Huge torii gate, which is not a torii gate, which is a big gate, but, well, gate. And defense mechanism stuff. I'm kind of bummed because this castle technically is not an old castle. It was made in the 50s because somebody destroyed the previous castle. We are now in Ninon Maru, which is basically the kind of like an antechamber according to this map here. And we are going now towards the Honmaru, which is the main like island of the castle. And the whole purpose of this Ninon Maru, with these walls here and that building over there, was to defend the castle against invaders. And if by any chance the invaders would cross past this thing, they would have to walk on this moat, kind of bridge kind of a thing, all the way up there inside, where they were awaited by more people with bows and arrows and flintlocks and whatever weapons the Japanese had back in the day. Pretty smart, right?
Smart and effective.
Yes, defense mechanism since the samurai times. And if by any chance you were not shot by the bow and arrow or by the flintlock or by whatever the weapons they were at that time, there was a samurai awaiting for you just around here, around the corner, and he would gladly cut off your throat for invading his castle. And the actual castle is way over there at the end of the whole compound. Boom! It's located right at the corner of the moat. After you pass all those security mechanisms and, well, devices, the daimyos have decided to build the castle here in the corner of the area. Wow! Very imposing and very nicely made out of wood, out of concrete. And also interesting that what we learned inside the Ninomaji is the fact that when they built this castle, they used blueprints from previous castles and blueprints from the Edo period to try to rebuild this one because it was destroyed by the bomb. So, very nice. They did a very good job of rebuilding it. And now, time to go inside and see you on the other side. And just like that, we have reached the top. The view from here is incredible. You have the moat and you have the entire park, and you can go around and around and around.
Yes, we're on the highest floor of the Hiroshima Castle, and you can see here from up top what the view of the samurais was back in the day, and how they could see everyone approaching and protecting the gate and like going through the moat, and like, yes, it was a very good vantage point from up here.
Yes, and inside the castle you have a gallery exhibiting how the castle was looking like. You have some rooms, you have an exposition for swords, for the samurai swords, and including some samurai armor. which
we had to try it out.
ha, hoo, ha, ha. Power Rangers, assemble. Gigi, you know that armor was supposed to be worn by the male samurai.
Well, times have changed.
You are working for the women empowerment in the samurai clan?
Of course, anywhere. Nice, huh?
You are wearing the...
It's not that heavy. I thought it would be heavier. Okay, and the beautiful warrior coat. Haha. I had to try this. Beautiful. And the beautiful heavy. Oh my goodness, this is heavy. Warrior hat. This one I tie it under my head.
Yes, so that it doesn't fall down.
It's gonna fall down. It's kind of big for me.
You look like a very colorful samurai.
Oh.
Okay?
Prepare for destruction.
Now you have to tell us who wore it better, me or Gigi. Write down in the comments below, Gigi or Michael is the best samurai. Of course, if there are castles in Japan, there are stamps to be put on your brochure, and you can enjoy, and you can tell the people that you've been to the castle, because you have the proof. The proof is in the pudding. You have the stamp, you've been there. You didn't have the stamp, you didn't go there. So yeah, collecting all the stamps like Pokemon. I think this is a Japanese tradition or Japanese kind of a thing. So to integrate yourself in the culture of the Japanese people, you have to collect the stamps as well. At least that's what I'm saying. And now, from here, from the Hiroshima Castle, we have to hop onto our magic carpet again, and we have arrived at the Okonomiyaki shop. And okonomiyaki is the special food here in Hiroshima, which was invented right after the Second World War, because basically back then food was scarce and people didn't know what to eat. So whatever you had inside the house, you can make up on a pancake and put it together for the people to enjoy. And now we get the chance to sit down together with all these nice people here and enjoy an order of okonomiyaki made directly by the chef in front of us. So Gigi, did you decide what one?
Yes. I'm gonna get a number 3, which is a special.
The special, not the Hiroshima special.
This is a fried cuttlefish flake green onion decoration bowl. I want some double sliced pork.
Double
because
sliced
I'm pretty
pork.
hungry. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in this case, I will go with the Hiroshima special.
Okay.
Very good. This place that we chose to get our food is a bit special because it has like a lot of shops here that's basically make the same thing. And each shop has its own unique recipe for making the okonomiyaki better or different or, I don't know, more special than the other one. And the fun thing is that there are multiple levels. So you have level 2, level 3, level 4. And you choose your shop and your place and your master and you choose your okonomiyaki very easily. And just like that, we got our food. Whoosh.
This looks so good, guys. It smells very interesting too. Wait, you have to use the spatula they gave you? Okay.
You have to use the spatula properly.
And use your chopsticks. Bring it up. Right? And I'm gonna try it out. Just for you here. Super fast. It's very hot. Oh, my mouth is watering. Okay.
Good?
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Okay, let me try. It is so good. It's a bit fishy. It has bacon. It has noodles. It has a ton of spring onions. It is very good. Did you like yours?
I love mine. It's the perfect balance of sweet and salty, and a little bit sour too because of the barbecue sauce, I think it's called.
Yes, the barbecue sauce, which is called the yakitori sauce.
Yakitori sauce.
Yes.
And I have some parsley, I think, some green onions, but not as much as Michael.
And also the sesame seeds.
Sesame seeds and egg, and it's very. It's
If you want some of my green onions, I can give you some.
Thank you. But it's a mouthful. Like you can really get stuffed with this. It's a full-on meal, full of protein and carbs.
Yes, basically like I said before, everything you own in your house, you put it on the stove, you cook it, and you make it, and happy joy. And as a small kind of a secret, we've been here before. The first night we arrived, we had some okonomiyaki, and it was a bit different. It was from another shop, and this is how it looked like. The guy was making it for us in front of our faces, and then we tried it out.
But I think I like this one more.
More? Okay, perfect. There you have it. Okonomiyaki here at Okonomiyaki Village is the best of the best
Hiroshima, shout out.
of the best. Good. From here, back to the magical carpet, and we have a ride here in the nice park with a nice cold thingamajig like this. And this is the local way. You sit here in a nice park, enjoy, and have a nice evening together with the locals. Sometimes people here play music, sometimes people don't play music. In our case now there's a guy playing music behind us.
I think it's a very interesting get-together place for the street culture, and for skaters and for music players. Young people generally, they hang out.
Guitarists do amazing blues music. Oh man, you name it, they got it. Hiroshima is full of skills that you have never thought that people might have. That being said, I think it's time to end the video because it's a long night and we're tired and it's time to go to sleep.
Subscribe, guys.
See you in the next one. Bye bye.